Good afternoon, Dungeon Dorks, and welcome to another episode of Reside Chats, where once again we'll recap the week that was. Big week last week, so let's get to it. The week started as all weeks should, in prayer, and after a long talk with his god, our resident cleric decided he could in fact work with Moira Rose without getting Harmar's medallion first. Then it was time for a long lore lesson where we learned that the constellations were missing from the sky, meaning a handful of gods were in avatar form cruising the plains and stirring up trouble. We also learned that the cave was in fact an ancient temple for Kiri Jolith, a good god worshipped by the paladins. The real question is, was this always an ancient temple, or did the DM like my theory about how the armaments were all hidden in temples to the gods, so he reworked the temple to fit that story? Or I should say reworked the cave to fit that story. The answer, as you might expect, is shrugs. With that settled, the Mighty Five spent an hour and a half debating the merits of reconnaissance, and then who should be the one to do it, finally settling on Sheora and her newly acquired roguish skills. After a quick recon and no questions to the DM, Sheora returned to tell the party where there were some dead knights and 2 orcs. Wasting no more time, the party dashed in to find the room empty. Or was it? After killing the shit out of an army of goblins, orcs, and some shadows, the party cruised the rest of the way through the temple, healing a few of the knights of Nakara along the way. Sheora, eager to use her newly acquired proficiency with traps, worked hard to make things safe for the party, taking a pile of poison damage, but acquiring 40 large topaz gems along the way. The day concluded with a reluctant fight against a blinded celestial being, who, after being released from its shadow chains by a bear attack, entered the body of the green dragon who had blinded it. Always down to heal, Uriel attempted to heal the dragon celestial thing, and learned that the gods are at war on the plains, before the shadow pouring out of the portal grabbed the angelic creature and dragged her in. And the biggest news of the day, Sheora, with a well-aimed shot, brought back Vinzana from her place of torture in the ring on Moira's hand. So friends, that's where we'll pick up today's action, with Shadow streaming from the portal, Moira Rose gone, and Sheora and Sharky quickly harvesting some dragon scales before heading into the abyss. Can't wait to talk about this plan of attack for the next 2 hours. Should be exhilarating.